Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, one of the first things that'll strike you, a person who might have been familiar with the mod, is the difference that you're interacting with your environment. And I think I already have a zombie aggroed on me here. So instead of using an interaction menu that you bring up with your mouse scroll wheel, we actually have interaction keys now. So as you can see down in the left-hand corner here, number 1 is my rifle. So I hit 1 and I get a gun. Now that doesn't seem like a big deal as far as first-person shooters go. So this is the first time in the Arma series, or the real virtuality engine, that hitting 1 will give you a weapon. It's a small win, but it's a little nice touch now. So here we have zombies that are trying to get me, and you'll notice that they're quite a bit more aggressive, and you can't just outrun them. They can sort of run and catch up to you. You'll notice there's a little bit of a delay between the animations right now, but that's just because we're smoothing out some of the transition animations. Oh my gosh, okay.
How about the sounds for the weapons?
Yeah, right now I think we're still using the sounds from Arma 2. I want to get new ones. I'm hoping we'll be able to hook that up soon. Alright, so now that I've got those noisy zombies away from me, I wanted to show you the maps. So now maps can also be tied to the hotkeys, so 2 and 3. If we zoom out, we see we're actually located here. When you find a map in the game now, you're not getting the entire area disclosed to you in the map. You're only getting a piece at a time. So you can swap back and forth between them, but a nice new feature is you can actually now craft them together. So this is our new inventory GUI, and so these are our map objects. You can actually click and drag one over another and then craft a larger map from the 2 smaller ones. Now we see that a larger area has been revealed when we use our map hotkey. Okay, and let's see, what else did I want to show you? We have the ability now to change our appearance. So right now this guy is looking pretty good in his striped shirt and his jeans, but you know, maybe it's a little hot out and he's feeling a little encumbered, so he wants to run around like this. In the course of looting, you might find cargo pants or camouflage pants, or maybe a pair of shorts, and you'll be able to swap them out, but there is actually a consequence.
So when they want to strip down and clothes, it's because of the environment, or it's just a feature that they have?
It's just a feature. You want to keep your clothes on for the most part. I think it's probably a good idea, especially because we're still going to have environmental factors that affect the performance of the character. If you get too cold or whatever, you can end up getting sick, or it'll affect your character's performance.
Okay.
So we'll introduce coats and raincoats and things that'll help keep you warm and dry. We're also going to have an attachment system with our weapons. So if you find a scope or a suppressor on the ground, you can attach it to the gun and then affect its characteristics in the game. In addition, an old feature was that you could fill up your canteen with water you find in the environment. But now we don't want you to drink unpurified water, because that would just be bad for your character. So we have purification tablets. And this is another demonstration of our crafting system. You take your purification tablets, drag it onto your canteen, purify water, and then you have an action message down here. You've purified the water, and now you can, as per usual, right-click and drink it.
How's the toilet paper going to work in here? You bring it to his rear end?
I don't know. I think that's, yeah, we'll see if we end up having that sort of thing, but
I think that's a messy one.
Yeah, that would be unpleasant to have to make. All right, and we could also customize what's on your feet and what's on your head. You can find like motorcycle helmet or hats. Let's see if we can get lucky and find one, actually. Let's go into the town. So one of the things you might notice that's different about the cities is that not only are they in some cases a bit larger, but most of the buildings now are enterable. Around 90% of them.
That's awesome.
So before it felt like there was only the same few different types of buildings that you could explore, but now there's a whole lot. And the loot doesn't just spawn in the middle of the floor, it's spawning in shelves. You can,
it's a loot based off the server or the player now?
Server. Alright, so here we've got ourselves some loot. Unfortunately, okay, so there's an empty pen and some other stuff. Unfortunately, we haven't found yet any clothes. Let's see if we can find something and I can show you how. Here we go.
The zombies are spawned on the players or the server also?
I believe it's probably the server, but I would have to double check on that.
So we're looking at server side, we're looking a little bit more CPU intense, right?
You mean on the server side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's not show you this. Obviously there's some kind of weird glitch going, graphical glitch there.
Oh, he's wearing a black shirt.
Alright. What is that down there? Alright, let's see if I can... We got a couple bottles of water, some rice. So you can see loot is spawning up on top of the shelves here. Go inside, see if we can find anything interesting. Oh, okay, we're out on the other side. Let's go to our next house. Alright, while we're on our way over, I'll show you the nice new crisp looking vault animation here. You're running towards the fence, you want to jump over? There you go.
Awesome.
A lot easier now. It looks a lot smoother, more natural. Okay, we found a pair of shoes. Oh, here we go, motorcycle helmet. There we go. I've got some protection from the zombies. Oh yeah, zombies come into buildings now and knock you the hell out. They sneak up fast. The buildings are no longer a safe haven. Fortunately for me, I can't die. Unfortunately for him, he can, but he's run away, so. Alright, here we go. It's a pair of jeans. Whoops. There it is. Alright, so if I want brown jeans instead of blue, there we go. Whoops.
You hit the V there.
Yeah. We still have the old
I saw that
kick when you're walking or standing still, so you can't just sit there and bunny hop, you know. Yeah. So alright, yeah, we're spawning behind these. I'm just. Oh yeah, another thing that's sort of interesting. Books. Whoops.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
what do you use books for?
you can actually read them. We'll have the ability to potentially leave messages for other players, or you can find books. So if you're just trying to pass the time, if you could check in this case. But also, I saw H.G. Wells' The Time Machine was in here. I just thought that was sort of
That was very neat. And this is just the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. And we still have a lot more to expand. Right now, we're kind of just introducing our systems, making sure they work properly, and then we're going to expand at that point. Look at that Lenin there on the side.
I see the lighting is a lot different from the regular Dayz.
Yeah, it is. Lighting, a lot of the same people who did the lighting for Arma 3 were helping out with Dayz as well. We have our different movement modes now. It's similar to Arma 3. Oh man, let's get out of here. You can't just run away from them anymore. They keep up with you pretty well. But unfortunately, sometimes they miss when they jump at you like that. So, I guess.
How about the sounds for the zombies?
Yeah, what about it?
You gonna change that up, or?
Maybe. I think sounds is something that we are looking at updating a bit, but in my opinion, particularly with the weapons, since a lot of them have been borrowed for Arma 2, and okay, maybe it's mean of me to say, but I feel like we could do a little bit better.
Yeah. There's always room for improvement.
Of course. So, here's your supermarket with all your spawnable loot on the shelves. You can see all the stuff you can go through now. And don't know. I think that's about it.
That's great.
I mean, it's kind of a rough build, but I think it's looking a lot better than it was previously. See, they can catch up to you. You can't just run away from them. Although fences still confuse them a bit. They'll find their way around eventually. Oops. Missed. Alright, so I'm getting the crap beat out of me, so let's go out there.